Hi, welcome to Short on Time, the weekly show about short films and the struggle of finding the time to make them. My name's Christian Hubbard, and this week we're going over post-production. So I'm just going to outline all the steps I took in post-production for RE Start. So I shot the short on an FS700. That records to SD cards, and importing that footage into the computer was as easy as plugging the SD card into my iMac, opening Final Cut 10, and using the Import tab to bring in all the footage. Since I wasn't dealing with any audio from the camera, I was able to quickly piece together a rough cut, and then from there, I could get a good idea of how long my short film was going to be. After I knew roughly how long the finished product would be, I could know the pacing I would need to use for my voiceover. So I got my good friend and coworker, Beth, to do the voiceover for my film, and like I explained on last week's video, we used two iPhones to make it sound like it was actually an answering machine. I used AirDrop to get the voiceover off of my iPhone and onto the iMac, and from there, since I knew what the pacing was already like, it was as simple as just dropping it right into my timeline. So I know what you're saying. Okay, all you've done is piece together a rough cut and throw in a voiceover. You're not even close to done. Actually, from there, I was really close to a finished product. All I needed was some extra Foley effects and to do some coloring work. So for coloring, I actually stayed right in Final Cut 10, something I almost never do. But because of the way I shot it on an FS700, the look was pretty close to what I wanted as a final image coming right out of the camera. So with some minor tweaking to exposure and saturation in Final Cut, I thought my coloring was good to go. I threw on some 235:1 black bars to give it a cinematic feel. Then I went to audioblocks.com and used their extensive library of stock audio to piece together some really nice sounding Foley for my film. So with all that taken care of, I was finally looking at a finished short. All I needed to do from there was export an H.264 and upload it to YouTube. I know it might seem like I'm just glossing over the steps that I took, but because of the script I used, it was a pretty simple workflow. So stay tuned through next month as we go behind the scenes of my second short film for 2016. I'll go more in depth about some of the smaller details that really help create a richer short film. Thanks for watching.